If you want to open packs or own a team like this, then go and get your coins from UT Coins for You down in the description. An instant automated coin delivery service, and use code CAPGUN for 5% off at checkout. You're right, guys, it's Capgun Tom here, and welcome to episode number 24 of the Road to Real. Now, after our absolutely mammoth trading session in the last episode, we have managed to sell everything, which is awesome. So we managed to sell the Piszczek, the Badimo, Thiago Silva, Maicon, Danny for 77k. We got Schürrle sold for 123 after we bought for 110. Thiago Silva, he went for 370. We got rid of our old Benzema for 200k. Not quite the amount we wanted, but 200k is pretty good nonetheless. Khedira goes for 91,500 and 91,000, which is awesome because we bought them for 80 and 83,000. And the best trade was that Balotelli that we bought for 270k. Sold him on for 325k. So we're talking like 45k profit on that card loan, which is absolutely fantastic. Okay, so we are in Division 1, and we're hoping not to lose any games today because, you know, we haven't lost yet in Division 1. So let's see if we can keep that record going. Now, if you guys want another episode of the Road to Real tomorrow, just one day away, smash the like button now, get this video to 3,000 likes, and that episode will be all yours. Definitely worthwhile doing. Our first opponent, using a 4-2-3-1 Bundesliga team with Aubameyang up front. Blast from the past, really, because not many people are using Aubameyang, I find, anymore. And you can see that we get a penalty, and I have to say, it is the softest penalty I think I have ever seen. I can't see any foul in that at all. So pretty lucky there, and we take the penalty. We do finish it. Ronaldo with the goal to make it 1-0. But unfortunately, you can see here that he manages to get it back into the box from the byline. And yeah, he heads it in with Boateng to make it 1-0. And then even more luck from crossing as he makes it 2-1. But don't worry, I'm a bit lucky as well, and we make it 2-2. I think it was Pepe there that managed to score for us. Lovely work from Benzema to get that one in. And then Bale with the easy cross, and Di Maria with the easy header to make it 3-2. And we're looking pretty good for the victory. Will we get it? Yes, indeed we do. Our opponent decides he doesn't want to play anymore. What a baby, and he rage quits. So that gives us 3 points on the board, 10 in total, 3 wins, 1 draw, and no losses. Now, I thought I'd show you some of the stats. You can see our division stats, 64, 6 and 5, our all-time record. We've scored, 293 goals, and we've conceded 98 in all the divisions that we've played. That's absolutely incredible, that record. Anyway, moving on, you can see the player stats here. Ronaldo with 34 goals in 38 appearances. Di Maria, 29. We've got Bale up there. Yeah, if you want to see them all, just pause and have a look. Di Maria has the most assists with 24. We do keep changing people in and out, so therefore, you know, when we bring an inform in, for example, Benzema was going to be in the top scorers list, but he's no longer in it because we changed him out for that left wing version in the last episode, which has actually worked out pretty well because Ronaldo's starting to score a lot more goals, although I do think it makes the team a little bit more one-dimensional because, you know, every ball I'm looking for Ronaldo up top, which is fair because he's an awesome player. Anyway, EA decided today that they wanted to stop our unbeaten streak, and they put us against a full legend team. Now, we went behind early on, but we got back into it. Lovely ball over to Benzema, and Benzema finesses that one in to make it 1-1. Then after half time, I had so many chances. I don't want to exaggerate, but I had hundreds of chances to win that game. And yeah, he managed to score. The game ends up quitting out a couple minutes later, and yeah, we don't get anything. It was really strange, really buggy, and that game can be completely forgotten about. So hopefully we're not going to come up against any more legends. I thought we'd just dive into another game, and fortunately there are no legends in this team, but that doesn't stop it being an absolutely stonking team. You can see there he's got Tots Royce, Tots Lewandowski, Tots Mandzukic, Tots Lahm, he's got Tots Socrates. Yeah, just so many good players in there. And we go behind early on. We're not looking all that strong at the moment. You know, at the end of the last episode, looked unbeatable. But, you know, we are starting to look a little bit more shaky. Maybe we're coming up against more difficult opponents as we go further and further through the divisions. But we do manage to go into the lead. Lovely work from Ronaldo, not taking the shot on himself, waiting for Modric to come through. But unfortunately, the guy equalises again to make it 2-2. And we've got our work cut out. Carvajal makes a great run from a counter attack from a corner, passes it through to Ronaldo, and Ronaldo just eats those chances for breakfast. That is ridiculous. Then we get Benzema through, and you can see that he is taken out as he gets through. Disgusting tackle, and I thought it was well worthy of a red. See you later, Socrates. You can't be getting away with that, son, because he came straight through the back of my player as he was taking the shot, denied him the goal scoring opportunity, and thankfully the ref makes the right decision, gives the red card, and we do get ourselves a penalty, which Ronaldo nicely tucks away. Then Benzema just does a little bit of step over, gets through, bangs it in, and that is going to be G, because he ends up rage quitting. How many rage quits are we going to get today? I think that's the third game that hasn't actually finished. So, yeah, looking good on that front. We've done some trading. Let's go see what we've picked up. There's no signing in this episode because we did make a signing in the last episode, but I'm hoping to make one tomorrow. So do make sure you smash that like button. First up, we've got Mascherano. Now, I didn't buy as many players as I usually do. The trading session was just going awfully, and yeah, I had to cut it short because I was just about to blow my own head off. But we did pick up some bargains. That Lucas that we got for, I think it was 175, looking to sell on for 199. The biggest trade of this trading session, this Yaya Toure team of the season, bought for 877k, looking to sell on for 1 million coins on the dot. Well, 999,000, close enough, isn't it? And if we do manage to sell him, we'll be looking at about 70k profit, which is awesome. Picked up another Danny. His price plummeted. You know, we sold him for 77k the night before, and he's now down to like 70 is the lowest buy now. Crazy stuff. David Villa here that we picked up for, I think, 77,000? No, 69,500. Listing up for 78,000. That's what I was getting confused on. Jackson Martinez, 131,000 we bought him for. Listing up for 141,000. And then finally, we have got a man of the match, Ramsey. I think this might be the first time, one of the first times that we've actually traded with man of the match cards. So quite cool to do that. And you can see that we've picked him up for 82,000, listing up for 90,000 for a decent 3.5 4k profit after tax. Okay, let's jump into the games. Let's see if we can continue our unbeaten streak in Division 1. And oh look, more legends. What a surprise. Crespo, Paulo Futre, Lundberg and Suker in his team. Then he's got Modric. He's got a full La Liga backline, well, full Real Madrid backline, really. And you can see here, we should have scored early on. Bale, I have no idea how you didn't score that with your left foot. And we were punished because seconds later, Crespo goes up the other end and bangs it in. And Crespo's at it again because he heads one in from a corner. Crespo, how I love you, how I hate playing against you. Then Bale through again. Misses on his strong foot. I was like, what is going on? This is not my day. And I was just having chance after chance after chance. I was on ultra attacking, and he counter-attacked and he scored. And it was 3-0. And I didn't know what to say because we were just getting pooped on. And then we finally scored one. It was Ronaldo, but it was too little too late because, you know, everything was going his way. And we end up losing our first game in Division 1 and our first game for absolutely ages. I cannot stress how long it's actually been since we had a legit loss. Our fourth loss was legit. Our fifth loss was a disconnect. So sixth loss, I don't know how long or how many games it was since we last took a loss. Maybe one of you guys can work it out and put it down in the comment section for me. But anyway, that's our first loss in Division 1. Let's hope there aren't many more of them. Anyway, here we go. Again, Legends. What is going on? EA putting us in 3 games against Legends out of the 5 that we played, and the other team was a full team of the season team. I really think they are starting to try and make sure that we don't win any more games. And I would have usually ended the episode on the last game, but I wanted to end this episode on a high. And if we do win this episode, we'll actually be ending this episode on a really interesting record number, and you'll see why in a second. Anyway, we managed to score here. Lovely work from Khedira, forcing that one across the line. I don't think that our opponent can really stop us from scoring there, but unfortunately, he actually managed to get an assist with his goalkeeper. Playing in the snow is a pain in the arse, I will not lie. And you can see there, Royce goes through and manages to score, but we get through with Ronaldo. Lovely skill from him, and end up forcing it across the line with Di Maria after Khedira's shot. I think that Khedira could have easily had a hat-trick in this game. Really easily had a hat-trick. As you can see here, loads of space. Ronaldo with the scoop turn, flicks it through to Khedira. Khedira just on the point of his foot, straight into the top left-hand corner of the net, and we make it 4-1. So Khedira's already got 2. He should have had 3, I do believe. And I thought the game was over, and then he started to come back in the final seconds. You can see here, lovely goal from Royce. He scored one with Ethenberg as well, but I was sweaty. I passed it around the back and I ended up winning 4-3. So we end up taking down 3 points, and we now get to go and see that really interesting record. We got 16 points. We've got 3 games to get 9 points. I think we need 9 points. Maybe 2 wins and 1 draw will do it. But as you can see, there's the record, 6-6-6-6. Cool way to finish the episode, I thought. Guys, I hope you have enjoyed it. Make sure you smash the like button. Subscribe to me if you haven't already, if you're new around here. But on that, I'm going to have to leave it there, and I will see you all next time.